$40.
Yeah.
$40. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I'll do is, since I have no money and this place is quite far away, I'm gonna go back to. I'll find a nice, quiet area. I'll jump back to the embassy. Get some sleep because it's been all day basically.
No
Get
worries.
my go.
Oh, you did get to find out something interesting because you were also there when it was becoming night.
Mm-hmm.
3 moons.
Ah, interesting.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
So, no problem. You get some sleep. You go and sleep. Your room's got like various other people also sleeping in it.
It's fine. I
As
need
far
to.
as security goes, you don't consider your room secure anymore.
When was it ever? That's okay. My money's not in my room. So
Where
it's
do
in the
you keep
vault.
your money anyway?
In the vault where everyone else.
You make people go get your shit. Got it. That's still secure, thank God,
Yeah.
unless they've got people sleeping down there.
Um. I'll grab 5 Beastkin gold pieces
No problem.
and um. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'll 5. 5 is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that should be enough to fucking keep you up for a little bit.
I'll grab maybe quick bite to eat and then um jump back to Hong Kong, grab a taxi, go back to the gate, go through the gate with the
Uh,
boys.
yep. And give me a bargain roll to see how much you can get in Boris dollars.
Please, please, can I just do one bargain roll, please? You know what? I'm gonna play scale 15.
We all know you're going to fail anyway.
Yeah, we do, but
You're not fooling anyone with your skill 15. He just sighs. And once again, fuck the poor people. I found a
alright.
new thing here. Fuck the poor people.
Damn it.
Right, you managed to get, because they don't know or trust these gold as much, you managed to get 1,500 Voris dollars out of it.
Okay. So basically I missed out on like 1.5, almost 2 gold pieces. Okay. Eh.
You say
Alright, so how much was it? 1,000?
1,500.
1,500. Okay.
No problem. You spend 40 of those dollars to get a taxi ride over to the Young Detective Agency.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not at all difficult to get a meeting with Harry Young, or Henry Young, sorry. He's an older Sleestack guy. Looks like he walks with a cane. He says, "Oh," he looks you up and down. Hmm. Hello.
Oh, hello. I met one of your detectives. I didn't catch his name. He's on vacation in
Oh,
Ukraine.
oh yes, yes. You're another Dora then, I guess. Please come into my office. Would you like anything to drink?
A cup of tea if you have some.
He asks his secretary to make some. This looks like a pretty big PI organization. It's not just some dude sitting in an office drinking himself to death. There's numerous people here, a lot of people on phones and stuff, secretaries that go off and make tea for you. Um, you notice that the females do have the breasts, and you're not sure, since they seem to be lizards, what's in them. But at some point, Alex Kinley's going to fuck one. This just comes into your mind. You can just see him going, making a peace sign at the camera while he has sex with one.
All right.
Do you remember what the slee stack looked like? Would you like a picture?
Sure. Just to, I have a rough idea, but sure. Sure. Maybe.
Let's see. Images. Yeah, that's a nice picture. Now the modern ones, the scales are more smooth on the body. They don't stick out
Yeah.
as
They're like
much
evolved.
as this picture. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's a ticket. How big is this? Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Now, imagine Alex Kinley having sex with one. Feel better?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. So.
Oh, hell no. I know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. The people listening, they know it's going to happen too.
All right.
And these also have hair around the horn.
Yeah, they have it. Yeah. Yeah.
For
Um,
some reason.
is it like normal colored hair or
Yeah.
red, black, white?
Yeah. The normal human colorations of
Okay.
hair. And of course, the abnormal ones, which are hopefully dyed.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just go and take a seat and wait for Mr. Young to come back.
He says, so you're from dirt.
Well, one of the dirts, yes. There's more
Excellent.
than one.
He pours you a tea, pours himself a little something stiffer. You think he may have had to undergo a mild sand loss for seeing you, and so he has a nice bracing drink. And he says, so are you just checking this place out, or are you wishing to be hired as a detective, or what can I
Well,
help?
at the moment, I'm just checking this place out. I've never been here
All
before.
right.
What can you tell me about Vorax, is it?
Yes. Well, Boris itself, differences from Earth, or dirt, he calls it. I've been there before. The freeway system is not nearly so developed. Cars are not nearly as big of a thing. Uh, the Slee Stack are not really into automotives as much as people of your world. What do you call yourselves?
Humans.
Right. Anyway,
What do you call yourselves, if you don't mind me asking?
just people.
Okay.
Or Slee Stack, I suppose, although that's more of an ancestral, more of a formal thing.
Yeah, your colleague got really uptight about that when I called him a sleaze stack.
Yes, he's a pain in the ass. uh, he needs a vacation badly. Unfortunately, we deal with a lot of very supernatural cases and such. Our world is being attempted to be overrun by things from the various outliers of reality attempting to encroach in. And so we also do our best, although it's best not to let the government know about it.
Huh. So is everyone here a donor or just you?
A few of us are.
What about the rest? They're just normal people?
They're
Okay.
not. Let's see, for travels between the big cities and such, trains or airplanes are normal way. Um, let's see. We have no flying things here.
I thought you said airplanes. Okay.
I did too, but I realize now that I was wrong. We have no flying vehicles.
Any
So
reason for that? Or
we don't like to air travel.
fair enough.
Let's see, laws. Your world has a lot less violence than ours. The average person doesn't carry a gun around, but they may pay-per-view execution on TV.
Understand it. Okay. And
Uh,
what is there any are there any laws I should be aware of that might not be inherently obvious to an outsider?
Um, no, it's pretty much standard. I think the biggest thing to be aware of is I don't get the government involved. Try to avoid getting the police involved, especially if you're dealing with otherworldly matters, because then it can quickly escalate. And although it would be unlikely for you to become a scientific experiment, courtesy of the government, it could happen.
So do other species or people come and visit your plane
Oh
regularly?
yes, oh yes. We have had visitors in the past.
Uh, Humans or other
Yes,
species?
yes, yes. Some of those as well.
I
Some
see.
other species from time to time, but they're more rare. Some humans have filtered through.
Hmm, I want to describe to him uh, the two the two dwellers that we met a while ago, the ones that came and visited Kennyville. They stayed at the embassy a few times. They had these,
Ah, those sound familiar. I could be wrong, but they do sound familiar.
mm, and they didn't cause any trouble. They just
No,
came, stayed, left.
yes,
Okay.
tourists. We call them tourists, is our word for them.
And the government aren't doors, just you, or are they?
Yes, yes. Doors are not well known about.
But they do know about doors, or they don't.
The government? Let's hope they don't. Otherwise, oh, that could be very awkward.
So what kind of extra dimensional threats do you deal with?
Various cases and such. If you ever decide you'd like to be a detective, we usually have cases and such that come in.
Oh,
They all are very different. What?
I have a friend who is a detective. He might be interested.
Oh, he's already a detective. That could be very useful. We'd be happy to have him come and try his hand at cases here.
Um, hmm, Interesting. So, what other planes have you visited besides this one?
Oh, me personally, I went to one. It was not very nice. It was a lot of like lava and volcanoes and weird chittering demon things that flew around. I didn't like it.
Logan, if I look at him, does he look quote unquote real?
No,
No,
no, not like you do.
I see. So, how long have you been a door?
I don't know. Since I can remember, kind of. My memories start a few years ago.
So you don't remember anything before you became a door?
No.
That's a bit unusual.
Thank you. And more tea?
Yes, please.
Hey, pour some more.
Um, hmm. Most of my fellow doors, we have past memories from where we came from. It's a bit unusual that you don't.
Huh. Your no, my memories only go back for about 5 years or so.
And what's the first thing you remember?
I woke up.
You just woke, okay? Yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
Ah,
Hmm.
yeah. Let's see. Other interesting things. We have four religions here.
Oh yes, there's the one with the guillotine. I saw that.
Right,
You are
right.
called yes, I know.
They're a bit. Hmm. The main religion here is Croesus. Eh, that's the god of money. He basically won the religious war, so to speak. That's why our years are AC after coins. That's when coins were first made.
And when did this happen?
2,580 years ago,
Ooh.
according to lore and legend.
Hmm.
Yes.
All right. So, Crisis. And how many people follow Crisis?
I'm not sure. Quite a few. Most.
Quite a few. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You notice looking around there, it's very much a 1980s thing. Their infrastructure is not as good. Well, okay, it's third world type thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Um. And how big would you say the Voras plane is?
Compared to dirt, it's
Yeah.
pretty tiny. I mean, right now it's only this country, although sometimes new lands appear and others disappear. I'm not sure why. That could be part of the reason we don't have a lot of highways.
Hmm. But
Mm.
Voras is pretty stable then
I'm not
in
sure what
terms
you
of. Well, you said that other lands come and go and disappear, but
mean.
Voras. Okay.
Yes. Our other gods are, of course, the Great Green Arkelseizure. Uh, the guillotine one is Coben. He's supposedly the god of justice. They slice away anything that's unjust and whatnot. They're into hard labor and things. And of course, the religion of peace. They're the most violent religion on the planet. Um, Anytime you see three crescent moons joined together by one of the points, then know that you're probably dealing with somebody who's even less stable than others.
I understand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a
They're usually just put to death when found out.
do you have a barbershop?
Oh, you need to get a trim, he says.
No, I mean do you have it cleansed?
Clems.
It,
I'm not
it's
sure
a
we have
dirt
a lot of barbers there.
it's a dirt thing, don't worry. Just throw it off.
There may be, I don't know.
Hmm, very well.
He goes and pulls out a phone book. Do. Give me an amazing luck roll to see if there's one in this city. Amazing luck roll. Maybe there is. You make an error at a quarter, there is.
Nah, just
No, there isn't. Ha. The air players would be angry you didn't spend all your hero points now.
I mean I do have a reroll card, so I could use it. Cleanse is kind of a big deal. Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'll try a reroll.
Does Sleestack Clems exist?
Um let's find out.
I'm totally happy leaving the
Just by
hand
half.
dice.
Just by
Hmm.
half.
And no, it's by half, it says.
Yeah, just by half.
Half is
Oh
okay.
well. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not quite in this city, but yes, he does find one city over. It'd be a bus ride to get here, but
Oh.
we're there. He doesn't know if it's the right kind of Clems as to what you're looking for, but it is called Clems.
And it's a barbershop.
It says it is, he says.
Okay. Thank you. I will pay a visit to it someday. Appreciate it.
All right.
Um right.
Got it. You guys
So
chat a bit. Just so you know, this is the place to come to, at least until I run out of them, to get a detective type mod.
yeah, I figured as much.
Yes.
Um I wanted to ask him so does magic work in Voice?
Hmm. Some magics better than others.
Some magics. Okay.
It's complicated.
Um complicated, right? Well, would you mind if I try to cast a spell and ascertain a bit more information on that?
What
It's
kind
not
of
going to
spell?
blow anything up.
Ah,
It just, yeah.
okay. By the way, there are certain spells that I have found here that come in big, scary books that tend to drive people insane that Doras cannot learn, but only people who are not Doras can learn.
Do these books have a name?
Several.
A general name? Is it just magic book, or are they referred to as something?
I never heard them referred to as a specific thing before.
And they're in Vora.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of spells do they teach? Some of them.
Various. There's a
Very
lot of different spells.
okay. Well,
Some
if
to
you don't
bring
mind,
down terrible powers, others to influence man's minds.
all right. Well, I'm gonna try and
I
cast a
keep
spell.
several people on staff who have learned spells to get rid of major powers. I keep them on staff just for that. But they're very nervous, paranoid, don't sleep well, have a lot of mental problems.
Are they aware of the fact that you adore?
No, and I prefer to keep it that way.
I understand. Is there any way for if I was to invite some friends for them to identify who's Adora and who isn't, just so they don't go and say something they shouldn't?
I haven't found any way of being able to tell Dora from non-Dora. I mean, in your case, it's a little easier. We can tell you're not local.
Well, yeah, but there are other humans. Well, yeah. Um, well, maybe you should think of maybe like a secret pathways between doors. Have you thought about doing something like that?
Do you know how to keep a secret between two men?
We just tell it to each other.
No. The only way to keep a secret between two men is if one of them's dead.
All right. Well,
He just sighs.
all right. Well, just give me a minute. I need to try and find out a little bit more about this place. I might
Mm-hmm.
start waving my arms around.
Sure.
All right.
What
So
kind of
what can I
spell are you
roll?
trying to cast?
Full rules. Gate in time.
That one is willpower times 5.
Okay. Wow.
And that's a fumble card.
And I'm
Thank
not
you.
gonna. And I'm not gonna be casting that spell.
Let's see what
Anyway.
happens. You remember all the money you've got on you?
Yeah.
It's gone. Where did it go? Nobody knows. It's all gone. All the money that was on you. You suspect the woman with no name and Alex Kinley has spent on alcohol when you weren't looking.
I'm gonna spend a hero point. Give me a new bubble clock.
Okay. You drop your tea on the floor.
Ah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Uh,
He sends somebody. He sends for somebody to come and clean it
no,
up.
no, please let me.
Oh no, they have rags and things. He tells you.
Uh, kind of rub my head. Sorry, my spells. Sometimes I have really bad luck.
No
I'm sure you
problem.
know how that. All right. Well,
They clean up your tea, glare at you, go away. Or maybe they didn't glare at you. It's hard to tell when they have no eyelids.
sorry. Here, please. I hand them like
He goes, no,
5.
no, no. You're my
Oh,
guest. Don't worry about
okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, it was lovely to meet you, Mr. Young. If
it.
you're ever interested in coming to see a different plane, please let me know. I'll speak to my friends and see if we can organize a little trip for you.
I appreciate that. Well, but the detective agency does keep me very busy. It's very interesting work.
I understand.
But yes, anybody that you can send my way. I always appreciate having doors work for me. They're very good at their things.
Some of us are. Uh, 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 uh.
Oh, I see. He says, well, send me the good ones.
I'll do my best. Thank you, and I know how to get here, so I'll see you out.
He shows you out and waves as you leave.
Oh, I'll grab a bus and try to see if Clem's is in fact Clem's. How much is it for the bus?
You end up spending about 60 more as you go on this weird, confusing thing. And you're like, oh, I could have just taken this one. Yeah, I fucking hate it here. And eventually get there. Give me a new luck roll. You want to get low. Get low.
Okay.
This is your big chance. Everybody's relying on you, Freddie. Don't let the team down.
By a quarter.
It's a fucking Clems. You come in and go, howdy, what can I do you for? Says Sleestack Clem. He's still got like, it's different colors of scales that come down where the mutton chops would be. And you're like, hot damn.
Oh, hello, Clem. Hot towel and a shade, please.
Where are you going back to?
East. Hold on. No. I want to go to Shermer, Illinois.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Cyberpunk Hong Kong.
Yeah. Puts a hot towel on you. He says, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Try Kingdoms.
Hmm.
I'm basically trying
I
to
don't
see if.
understand.
Okay. This can land.
And you're there. Clem takes off the hot towel and he says, shave? You look more human now.
I'll take the just a haircut. Short, black, trimmed.
He does so.
Cool. Oh, now I know there's no Clems there. Good to know. All right, the next
Start
thing.
for experimentation. I like that.
The next thing I was kind of curious about that Joshua and I didn't have a chance to look into too much. I want to go grab one of the Mrs. Claus suits and jump over to where the firewall used to be and have a look around. More thorough investigation. The restaurant saloon, all that.
Give me a spot hidden at half.
Stop it. Critical.
Holy shit! There's some guy you don't know hiding behind the rocks with some sort of weird weapon that you're not familiar with, getting ready to ambush you.
In
He would normally be just outside the firewall, but since the firewall's gone, you're thinking dodging time.
Okay.
He fires.
Yeah. I mean, I draw my weapon and yeah. Okay,
Right. We begin your combat. Drawing your weapon has really put a strain on your body. -1 in real hit point. Pulling your hood up is approved. You pull out your weapon this round. Ha! What kind of weapon do you have? Shing, shing.
The bladed, the monofilament sword.
You carrying a sword around with you?
Yeah.
Cool. He shoots you with whatever the fucking weird weapon is. Gets a crit. You are wrapped up in some sort of netting.
Penville.
Netting flies right by you. He looks at the gun like, like, how did I miss? That's odd. And next round, Heroes are first. Cursing your foe for shooting at you is approved.
Wait, I say to him, I'm a friend, and I'm trying to like be. I'm taking the dodge. Wait, yeah, I'm taking the dodge action, but I'm trying to negotiate my way out of it.
Mm-hmm. He nods and he goes, for his round, he drops the fucking gun thing, which makes an empty clattering noise, and he pulls out a club. He simple actions toward you. He says, good. Next round. He's
Okay.
got a ways between you guys still. Villains are first. Heroes -1 real hit point again. Casting a spell is approved. This is standard combat, by the way. I have no idea why your character's bleeding to death. Your nose just starts
I don't
bleeding
know.
for some reason. And let's see. He's going to spend his action walking toward you and preparing to parry. He's still approximately 7 meters away.
What is he dressed in?
Kind of a medievalish garb.
Does it look like it? Does it look like it's what the people in Amber wore?
Yes.
I'm gonna say to him, I know random.
Anything else for your action?
Dodge, and like step back as well.
All right.
Back.
This temporarily takes you out of combat as he stops walking toward you and goes, "Oh,
Yes, we're friends. We've helped him with several issues. My name is Freddy. You may have heard of me.
no,
Do you know Joshua McKay?
no."
Well, look, I have a
Anybody else I might know?
Mr. King Random gave me a trump of him as a gesture of good faith.
I'm here
You want?
looking for somebody specific.
No. I'm saying I have a trump of King Random.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I I just put my hands by my sides. Look, I'm not your enemy.
Do you know
I'm
anybody else that I might be looking for?
looking for uh Doc
It doesn't have
Fulton.
to go. What's that?
Doc Fulton.
Do you know him?
I've met him a few times. Yeah,
Where are you going to be meeting him again?
not in the near future. No.
Can you deliver something for me?
Depends on what it is.
He pulls out a small wrapped package. It's about the size of an engagement ring box or so.
Okay. And what is that?
It's a box, he says.
Is it going to hurt anyone?
He goes, let's find out. He throws at you really hard.
I'll dodge then. Since
Roll. Crit.
wow,
Make a crit dodge. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to hurt you.
just a normal dodge.
So we're down to normal damage. Let's see. Strength. You take 3 more points of damage as the box goes. You go, you're up to 5 total so far just from being here. It must be super cold. He goes, apparently it doesn't hurt that much. Give that to Doc Fulton. If I find out you didn't, I'll cut your balls off. All right?
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. What's your name, sir? Who should I say it's from?
Just kind of backs away.
All right. I'll pick up the box.
He glares at you. He retrieves his weird gun thing, looks at it like, you fucker, and he heads off.
All right. Well, just I look at the box. What was it?
It looks like one of those like little boxes that can go and open, and then like some sort of evil thing goes and sticks in your eye, and you go and you run around, and blood fountains out of your fucking eye and shit. That's what it looks like to Freddy because he's a bit nervous.
Fair enough.
Gotta know your players.
All right. Well,
Do you want to look inside?
no.
No. See?
Not here anyway.
And whatever's in there is probably about the size of this floss.
Yeah. Is it heavy? How heavy?
No.
No.
Not heavy.
And if I'm not going to do that. All right. Well,
looks like it'd be super easy to open, no locks or anything. Only thing keeping it closed is it's got one of those kind of lids. You're guessing that you kind of gotta cause to open. Like if you just have it in your pocket, you don't think it'll open.
Yeah,
it's
not gonna. Yeah.
Cliff or some
yeah,
shit.
It's like one of those ring boxes.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody wants to engage to him.
I really doubt that.
Have you thought that you might be the only thing standing between Doc Fulton and happiness?
Oh, I'm sure I am, but. All right. Well, I'll put that in my pocket for the time being.
All right.
And I want to go in. Did the guy walk off?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. I want to go in and
excuse me.
Investigate the burnt down saloon.
It still looks as though it's a burnt down saloon.
And can I tell how long ago it was burnt down? How did the fire start?
Fire arson's investigation roll. Okay. I know we've got that skill on the sheet.
Fire investigation.
Hooray for those fucking weird skills. Yes, somebody was a master of that at one point in time.
Nope, no idea.
Damn.
Can I? Okay.
It's hard to tell because you're in a frozen hell of a waste. I mean, the boards are so fucked up that you might be able to punch one and have it break from the extreme cold you're in.
Can I tell where the fire started from? Or is that part of the roll?
Hey.
Hey? What? Hey. I listened trying to...
Seems to be somebody yelling at you from a distance.
What direction? Away from the firewall?
The direction that the guy went.
I look.
It's the guy. He's really distant. He's standing on like a hill. He's got his hands like this. He goes, "Hey!
What?
You're dressed like an idiot!" He flips you off and then leaves.
I flip them off too.
You feel better. Take a card for flipping him off because you were kind of worried about. There is still that net laying over there. You don't know what's up with that. You definitely notice it though. Apparently, his gun shot out a net, which should have critically hit you, but missed.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's just a net gun, so maybe. So I can't tell where the fire started from, or I can't tell what caused the fire.
You don't see any obvious shit laying around like cans of gas and shit.
Do I see any dead clan parts lying around?
No bodies at all.
No clan at all. I want to see if there's still any traces of, because I tried this last time and I failed, Patton or Trump, where the saloon used to be.
Sure, go ahead and give me your roll.
See if this place is still even doing stuff.
It's a great question.
Detect power, Patton, and Center Trump. Okay, so this is the Trump. Is there any Trump in the area?
There is no Trump in the area.
Well, other than my Trump, but yeah.
Right. I'm assuming you're excluding your own shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd just be a useless skill. Yes, god damn it.
Alright, so detect power pattern failed. Detect chaos. Anything that failed that as well. Okay.
Groovy.
Okay, well, cleanse definitely doesn't work anymore. Normally there are traces of Trump in the other cleanse. The firewall's definitely gone. And the writing is still there. DC in you. Is that written in blood or paint?
Oh, take a card for going to check it out. Seems to be in paint.
Okay. Um,
He feels nervous as Woody Allen.
Alright, well,
He's a small, nervous guy in old timey movies.
I love Woody Allen.
I kind of imagine with the extreme caution and nervousness, I kind of imagine Woody Allen playing the part of your character in many of
Yeah. But a very young Woody Allen.
Right.
Not the old Woody Allen.
Right.
Yeah.
And less cousin sex thing.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll go back to the embassy and have curious about this box now.
Yes.
And I didn't sense any Trump from the box.
No.
Alright, well, what I'll do is I'll put the box, I'll go to my room, put the box on like a table, and use some kind of like
There's
I'll
other
say,
people in your room, just so you're
I'm
aware.
gonna turn to them and say, I'm gonna open this box. It might blow up.
There's a mad scramble as people get the fuck out of their room. They think of it as their room. Isn't that nice?
So I'm gonna turn the box to face away from me.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick a thin little piece of metal or something and just
Yeah.
leverage it open slightly.
No problem. Nothing happens.
So it's all the way open, okay.
It is all the way open. It opens and feels a lot like a jewelry box type thing.
Alright, I look inside.
The little creature that was waiting leaps into your eye. Ah! No, anyway. It just shows it waiting for you to turn it around. Oh, but it doesn't. It'd be funny if it did. I got to get a box like that for you. Let's see. Hold on. Let me move this over. There we go. Inside is a odd piece of jewelry. It looks like possibly like a cloak pin or something, and it has this design on it there that you should be able to see. That's approximately in the middle of the page.
Uh-huh. It's like a yin yang kind of, yeah.
Yeah, with
Okay.
something else in there. It's
Yeah,
not just a yin yang symbol.
do
What
I
it
recognize what that symbol might be?
could be number 8 sideways.
But I don't. It's not like some occult bullshit or.
It could be. Give me an occult bullshit roll. How good is your occult bullshit skill?
I don't know. Let's see.
If you fail that, you can try. Oh, goddamn!
By
Your
half.
occult is on. It's an infinity symbol.
Well, I know that, but I mean, what does it mean?
What? That's. I was going to give you an advanced math physics roll also to know what an infinity symbol was.
No, I know what that is, but I mean,
Well, why'd you ask then?
is it symbolic of anything?
Well, yes, infinity.
I mean, is it religious? Is it Something
Uh,
to do with the
a lot of people
pattern?
believe their gods have been going on for a long time.
Okay, fine. What I'll do is I'll sketch the symbol on my pad, and I'll
Give me a sketch
later
roll.
okay.
If you fail, you draw a dick.
Of course I do.
There's a
What
knock
else?
at the door. Ah, yeah, you sketch symbol.
One sec, I haven't opened the box yet.
You hear Claire's voice. Stop blowing up the embassy. We have
Oh,
other places for that.
it's okay. You can come in. Sorry,
She
Claire.
pokes her head in, looks. Freddy?
Hi, Claire.
Why are you chasing out the people and so you can blow
Look,
things up?
I just wanted to make sure they didn't see something they weren't meant to see. You know?
So there's no bomb.
No, there's no bomb.
She comes in, comes over, looks at it, and goes, it looks like a brooch pin.
Yeah. Do you
You don't
recognize the
think
symbol?
people should be allowed to see the brooch pin?
I didn't know what was in the box. I'm just covering my bases.
Uh-huh. She says she gives you a look. That kind of look that women give to men, where men know instinctively that they have fucked up somewhere.
Look, if it was a bomb, would you rather it get blown up?
If it was a bomb, I'd rather you not open it in the only building that we have to house hundreds of people.
All right,
We
I
have
admit that was a
other
oversight.
buildings. Come with me. Come with me. Take your
I,
brooch pin.
I'll close the box and put it in my pocket.
She guides you out onto the grounds and over to a small, recently constructed, like little stone building. And she says, "This is your space that you can blow up if you want. We'll make a new stone building."
Oh, that's very considerate of you. Thank you.
All right,
I didn't know this existed.
it's new. We'll make another one if you blow it up.
I appreciate that. So how are you? Well, I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Oh, I'm fine. Come, let's go over to the gazebo that they're working on. We can sit there and talk.
They have a gazebo now? Damn, okay.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
have a
cool.
lot of stone carvers and stuff like that. I mean, we came from a medieval style world. People had to learn new skills.
I thought you came from Cyberpunk.
We did, but we have been living for a couple of years in a medieval
Yeah.
style world. You pick up things in a couple of years.
Hmm.
They're not great at it, but they're working on it. Don't tell them they're not great at it. One of them is very fragile.
I'll remember that.
You can figure out which one's the fragile one because he makes hippogriffs that look like fat hippopotamuses.
Okay.
You guys are having a nice chat and stuff. Somebody likes Claire enough to even bring out like something to drink for you guys.
Oh,
People
Emma.
love Claire. She's like the glue that holds everything together. Super nice lady, great to spend time with. Loves
So
Darius like still fucking kids.
so I recently visited a new shadow. They have a bunch of sleeve stacks, if you know what those are.
No, I haven't. Can you draw
Um
me a picture of one?
I can try.
Great. She looks forward to seeing it.
All right,
She
hold on.
watches you sketch. I just love to watch people do art.
I mean, I'm not very good at it, but here you are. Yeah.
Oh, that looks absolutely horrifying, she says.
Oh, they're not that bad. They're quite friendly.
Aha.
Um, I don't know. I would need obviously speak to them about it, but they might be willing to take you in. It seems to be a kind of
Wait a minute.
1980s.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She says, how much have you actually investigated this place that you just
No,
found?
I'm just saying.
No,
I,
no. First, what do we do first before we
I'll
relocate hundreds of
investigate it.
people? That's
I'm not
great.
saying do it now. I'm just
That's
informing you that I'm
that's
working on it. I'm just letting you know it's in progress. We
Uh-huh.
haven't forgotten about you.
And how do they feel about elves?
Again, it's in progress.
All right.
I'm just keeping you up to date.
I appreciate that, Freddie.
Okay.
She looks warily at you like, I know you're just trying to offload us immediately.
I mean, I'm genuinely not, but okay.
She thinks you are. It's like, I found a fucking field. We could probably put you in there, build your own houses and shit. Give you a couple of pieces of wood.
So I spoke to Darius yesterday.
He
Told
told
me a
me.
few things.
He told me he is not a happy camper, she says.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
I know you're trying your best, she says, and we appreciate it.
Well, if there's anything you'd like us to do besides relocating you, just let
Well,
me know.
I would like there is one thing you could do for me.
Yes.
Could you go into the sewers and find out what happened to two of my people and all of your miners?
One simple task. One simple task. You go down there. You get the fucking.
I made a roll for him. It didn't go over well. God damn, it's times like that.
Hold on, I have a.
Supporter reroll?
Is that coming from you? There's a weird buzzing noise.
Nope. I think it's on your side. It's absolutely silent here.
Hold on. There's literally just a buzzing noise.
Ooh,
I can't hear shit.
it could be
Hold
your conscience. Consciences are always annoying.
on. Hold on. Why are you doing this now, computer?
If you need to drop it and come back in, I'll put in the link again.
I genuinely don't know what's going on. Hold on. Yeah, let me see if it's not
No worries.
Google Hangout. Be right back. It's definitely you. Your microphone is picking up some, I don't know, buzzing
Let
stench.
me try unplugging it and plugging it back. Or let me try first muting it and unmuting.
Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah.
Is it back?
When you muted, it was fine, but now it's back.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Should I drop the call and then make a new one?
Um,
Don't know if I
I,
can
I
do
don't
it.
know. Try just unplugging the microphone. Putting that in.
Blah blah.
Okay. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, my ears.
Thank God.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to edit that bit out. Remember what?
If it's even hearing from, if I can even hear it from my side.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, cool.
all right.
So you were saying you have a supporter reroll?
No, I know, no.
Cool.
Oh, that was
Cool.
I mean, the miners had fucking 80%. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
thought they'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right, I'll go have a look.
Thank you, she says. Logan pulls up his sewer map. I appreciate it.
You also do one nil event.
Exactly. Exactly. You will learn. Uh, let's see. Sewers. There it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, where do you go?
Hold on, let me pull up my map if we're gonna do it this way.
I didn't ask anybody to go into the sewers. I wasn't expecting to run the sewers today. Plus, I did mention that the Stargate is open for business.
Oh, did you?
I totally did.
I must have missed that. My bad.
So that gives you another reason to be in there.
Okay. Alright, I really wish I drew a better map than this.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright, let me just find where the crystals were.
So currently, just to see how far you can get in here, because miners were sadly using your map. We start off in, let's see, where is it? There we go, Australian Embassy location. So from here, you've either got a slope down or a slope up.
Yeah, hold on. Trying to find where the damn...
I can feel the evil coursing through my veins, Freddie.
I hate you.
I know.
Where the hell is the damn... I know I wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
To find it. There it is. Cave of blue crystals. Right. Work my way backwards. Okay. Alright, so...
Slope up, slope down, slope up.
It's definitely down.
You go down, and you're in some sort of maze. You've been here often enough that the maze either leads to a grate or to the strange city.
I swear, they got lost in this. Alright, that's strange city.
You go into the strange city. It's got that weird room with the big rock in the middle and all the weird runes and stuff on the walls. It's also got some sort of dragon's head over there with teeth closed and stuff. Or you can climb down the slope over here.
Are there any signs that people went further into the strange city? Or they went down?
That's the funny thing, is that there's so many tracks all over this place that it looks as though people have just been fucking everywhere.
Who the hell has been coming down here?
PCs. So, and a team of fucking miners, few NPCs, more NPCs, more people. It looks like, just trying to look at the tracks, you're like, And if you give me a critical tracking, I'll give you more information. But otherwise, it's like everybody's been here. This place has gotten more use than the village bicycle.
No, failed the tracking.
Perfect.
All right, well, I'll climb down.
No problem. Give me a simple climbing roll. Yeah.
Never used to be able to something. Okay.
Perfect. You go to a place that was caved in. Now it's cleared out, and you have a choice between a slope down or a long tunnel.
A long tunnel.
You go through the long tunnel until eventually you get to yet another place that needs to be climbed down.
If I climb down, climb back up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you've done it before. You just don't remember it. So give me another climb roll to avoid taking minor damage. He screams, he falls, he screams, he falls. Fall, scream. You scamper down it like a fucking monkey. You have two different tunnels. You have one to the right and one to the left.
I wasn't going to the one where the sturdy bridge is.
Give me a memory roll. Left, right, left,
I mean, there's no
right.
real left or right on the map, but okay.
You're getting a weird. Oh yeah,
Oh,
critical. You want to go to the one on your left. You go there and you get to a really long bridge. It used to be built from rope and all that shit, but now somebody has made a new bridge, and it is a lovely hardwood bridge. It's got a little bit of discoloration, like it's starting to rot and stuff, but it's a long time until that happens. After that, it goes into a tunnel. The tunnel goes to a long tunnel that you can hear water in the distance, and
yep.
eventually you come to a nice tunnel. It looks like it used to be underwater and shit, but then the miners said, "Oh hell no!" And then from there, it takes you to a big underground lake, like what Gollum lived in, with a tiny rock island in the middle. From here, there's several different ways to go. You can either go to a big subterranean lair that at one time was sealed up and looks like it's been unsealed, or you go to a room with the various mushrooms and stuff, or you go out to paddle your ass on a log out to the island, or you go to a long tunnel along an underground river where there are several sightless fish that swim within.
Yeah. The
Give me a listen roll. Yeah, what's that? What's that?
Listen. Quit.
This map is useless. I don't know where in the fuck we are. Look, John, we've been here for 2 fucking days at least. Who the fuck
I'm
gave you this
following them.
map?
Where's it coming from? Is it the
Um,
fish place?
Past the
That,
fish place.
yeah, they're back. Hey, it's Freddy. Where are you? Oh,
Freddie, I got a bone to pick with him.